will be Aiming's champion. It'll just be the Aphelios here in this scaling draft. Wouldn't mind it. Doesn't feel great, but it's, I think, the best fit.
Thankfully, it is the Varus instead, although it is probably the lethality variety, so that it does feel a little bit like there's a, I guess...
I just don't see it being a close one, just because of how these comps operate against each other. Is level 1?
Yeah, it's pretty volatile. His hook is going to land max range as the Zenith Blade is going to miss. Aiming's flashing away, though, as Gumayusi's flashing after him. There's an early cash-in, Wolf, and you asking when we were going to know. I don't know.
Teleport yourself, but it's a favorable matchup in the early game.
Ooh, Cuz is going to get spotted here by Ona. It is towards the top side. There's the flash forward. And Cuz, I don't know whether he's going to be able to make it out of this one. He's not. No Arctic Assault available. And he is just going to die. That is...
We'll try to make something happen. It looks like as they rotate up to mid.
Faker is in a lot of trouble, but Keen is also in a ridiculous amount of trouble. Zeus going to have to flash to get out of that last turret shot, but still, look at that we've seen be able to mitigate a lot of this. This one is going to be a handbag. This is not a real Renekton in this game. Happening as Keen is already dominant. And there's the paranoia. He dives forward. He's trying to get the stuns in, but it just does not work.
Another wave denied. Multiple waves denied. Or it's going to be a disaster. Keria has ult. He's wrapping around.
And now it's their turn to try and deny this wave. There's the flash forward from Keen. They don't find the stun, though. Zeus is still here, still alive.
He's dead.
And BDD's going to move over. Keria is just going to solo out the Leona. As Lahen's not having a great time, Cuz getting low as Faker moves on in. Nico not quite going to be able to find it here as he turns into a minion. Cuz moves in. There's the Pop Blossom. Finds two. And Zeus is going to find the Harpoon. He still has basically 0 health. Faker's going to flash away. And there's at least a kill to go over to PDD.
I mean, Keen's chasing.
Able to use that priority to move towards this Drake pit as there's a nice hook onto Lahen's. He does have Eclipse and he's going to go aggressively. Finds himself a stun onto Gumayusi. He's now going to chase down the Leona. Turns his attention now as the Emperor's Divide is going to get spell shielded beautifully. BDD makes his way out, but it's not going to be enough. And Keen kind of wishes he had more than $50 in his bank account because he's just...
So 2,000 ahead of Aiming, and it was just 1 kill earlier for the Draven. You're like, okay, well, that's not completely on fire, right? It's not a 50 CS lead, like really hard committing to a fight or anything like that, just kind of casually taking this objective.
All right, they're going to look for Gumayusi. There's the paranoia as they look to kill him. They will be able to take him down, and now it could be another one as Ona's going to explode. It's a double for Aiming.
And you know what? Maybe he was just looking for Gumayusi.
Onto Keen, like, we need to keep a check on to see whether Keen is actually a champion yet. Right now, no, not quite.
Break the soul point is just not realistic for KT. They have no control whatsoever. Faker is holding the choke point with his Pop Blossom behind in items, and he's just going to pick up bounty gold. He's fine.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get it. And there we go. Not even having to deal with the backdoor bonus or anything like that. And so Keen gets the local gold here as well. Actually kind of big. He's probably dead as the ward comes down. There's Paranoia. And he presses Dominus and stuff like that. But
he's not worth money. It's okay, right?
Yeah, they're going to give the kill to Zeus as well. Oh my goodness. That is absurd. It's okay. Faker might be traded for here as Pop Blossom comes in, doesn't find anything, and BDD is going to be able to lock that one down. So a 1-for-1 handbag for Nico.
I don't know if he can get this. I guess maybe just a few more of these.
Maybe he just stays in and uses his Shifting Sands in order to get that shield. So he's going to be able to take that one down as well. Double bounty. So KT, they can get over here. You can see T1 set up on flanks in multiple areas. As Cuz actually in the lead. The Equalizer is not exactly fantastic, but the depth charge is. There's the Pop Blossom as well. The Emperor's Divide finds 4, but it's the Azir just popped like a balloon. Decent damage there as Keria is going to go down. They get the Rumble. Keen is going to die. The cash-in comes through for Gumayusi, but I don't think they're going back to T1. They can move over and collect that. That makes map control much better as Faker comes in. They get the stopwatch out of Aiming, and BDD goes golden as well. Can they actually mitigate this as the Paranoia dives into the backline? Ona has to flash away though. It's a bit split, but the Equalizer is decent. Keen dashing forward, trying to find Gumayusi. The Permafrost comes in. Can they kill him? No, they can't. As Gumayushi's free hitting, it's a triple kill. And BDD is burning.
Instead, they're going to take Soul away from T1 here, the first of the Drakes here for KT, but their health's so low. It's actually quite tricky to pull this one off. They can't even do it. Uh-oh, KT, you start to see some decisions like this, and you start to lose
the Baron. They're going to be able to take down this outer turret very comfortably. Carrier just occupying the flank, making sure that
This is the top lane experience. I'm telling you, Keen is just like, all right, well, I guess I'll get bounty gold for my team if they're grouping. That's all you can do in these situations sometimes. He is going to pick it up.
Yeah, Equalizer comes down just to try and guarantee this turret. There's the flash, 3-man Pop Blossom. Empress Divide comes in, but it does absolutely nothing. It's a double for Goomer as well. And they're going to continue pushing here towards this inhibitor turret. I don't think T1 are going to stop as Carrier tanks it up initially. And they are now going to break open the base. T1, they are fed up. They do not want to give KT any opportunities back into this one, and they will not. They could even keep pushing here and look for a Nexus turret as Keen. He's pressed the dominance button. Can they actually do anything though as he slice and dice, and now he's dead. Cuz trying to find something if he can, but the Nexus turrets are falling. A hook is going to connect there as Cuz is just going to get whittled down. Gumayushi just too massive on this Draven. They will be able to take the Nexus and even out the series.
An absolute stomp here in this second game. 2 back-to-back one-sided ones. Even though it wasn't the fastest game time as the crowd is erupting in T1 chance, even though it wasn't the same speed of killing the Nexus, I would argue the second game much more one-sided here for T1.
Yeah.
And